What's going on, guys? Nobody watches me 99 here today. And today we have another cooking video. You guys enjoyed the creme brulee video. Oh shit, the lighting's ass. You guys kind of enjoyed the creme brulee video. I know it's kind of long, so I'm gonna try to make this one short. As you can see from the title of the video, we're gonna be doing tomato basil soup. To me, it's just my favorite soup to make. It's just one of the most basic, one of the most generic soups, but yet it's very hard to get a really good tomato basil soup. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. I think I'm gonna have my mom help me cook, but she's not here right now. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna get actually only 5 tomatoes because we're not gonna make too much soup. We're gonna go ahead and wash them, take off the stems, and then we're gonna make some X designs I'll show you guys right now. So that we just got them out of the refrigerator, we're just gonna wash them over some nice regular like room temperature water. All right, so now that we got them all like moved around, we're gonna make a nice little like X cut right here. As you can see, I might just do it for the point. Kind of like that, barely piercing the skin. X cut. Very nice. It's gonna be cool for when we peel them later on. All right, so now that the water is boiling, we're gonna go ahead and submerge these into the boiling water. We gotta be very careful and try to keep them submerged as long as possible. We're actually gonna move the tripod over here. Very calmly. Meanwhile, we are cooking. Buck is just gonna be chilling here. He's not gonna get into tomato basil soup this time. He doesn't really like tomatoes in general, but 1 like equals 1 Buck pat on the head, and a comment equals a boop. Boop. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're going to pour the boiled tomatoes into this thing. This is probably a bad idea, but yeah, bad idea. It's okay. I'm gonna pour the tomatoes there. There, nice. We're actually gonna pour ice cold water onto them just to cool off and make it easier for us to peel. Rest in peace, my Brita. I have to fill this motherfucker up right after this. Alright, so the next part, we're gonna go ahead and peel the tomatoes. Pretty much what that boiling does is kind of like keep the tomato together, kind of like a hard-boiled egg would be. And then the ice cold water is to let the skin come off without being all gross and stuff like that. Other than that, we're just gonna speed through these tomato peels. And finally, once they're all peeled like this, we're gonna go ahead and finally chop them. Let's make sure we don't get any stickers in the cutting board. We want to use the I just want to be fucking getting blood all over the place. So that's fucking just gross and like felt like brains, but I think we've got to put this in the blender now. All right, now what we're gonna try to do is fit all this into hopefully just this one, and hopefully we'll be fine like that, but let's hopefully we're already spilling, fuck. I'm just gonna use my hands. This fucking weird me down. I don't know if tomatoes like whole, but soup, that shit is it. So I read the recipe and it actually doesn't call for too much of the seeds. So we're actually not gonna put that much in there. Skin, do we leave the skin? Nah, we're gonna take away the skin, we're just gonna leave the tomatoes in there. All right, so we got our tomato paste. We have some chopped garlic here, and we also have some olive oil. We're gonna start mixing them into this bowl. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put 1 tablespoon of olive oil. That should be 1 tablespoon of garlic. And we're gonna go ahead and put that over medium heat. All right, so now that the garlic is starting to simmer, we're gonna go ahead and add the tomatoes to a skimmer. Alright, so we got 1/4 tablespoon of pepper, if it decides to focus. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put 1/2 tablespoon of oregano. I don't really know how to measure this, but I guess that's pretty much 1/2 tablespoon. Awesome. And I think a whole tablespoon of chili flakes whenever I find them. So 1 tablespoon of chili flakes looks like that. It's pretty much one the freaking Peter Pepper Pizza flakes packet. We're gonna put a little bit more, just because we do like our sauce quite spicy. Not too much more, but like maybe 1/3 of the packet. Very nice, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and add 1 TSP of sugar into the mixture and mix that. I know it's kind of weird that we're putting sugar in tomato soup, but that's what they call for. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and chillax here. We're gonna let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. This is what it looks like so far. It is on simmer. We're just gonna leave it like that for now. Now what we're pretty much gonna do is gonna add a cup of hot water and 2 to 3 basil leaves right there, and mix for a couple minutes. Alright, we finally finished tomato basil soup. That's what it looks like. We ended up making a little too little, probably like only good, like 2 good bowls like this, unfortunately, but it's okay. At least I can have some. There's 1 more bowl I'll offer to my brother-in-law. So it took about 25 minutes, maybe 30 to make this. It wasn't that bad. But now we're gonna go ahead and try it and see how it tastes. Needs a little salt. We could do that real quick. No. Other than that, put a little bit extra salt and maybe an extra basil leaf or 2 to their soup, and you'll be fine. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Catch you guys next one. Peace.